Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Florida Atlantic Owls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. All about to kick it off and get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owls offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Gonna run it. It's Campbell. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. So Temple's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Spins away from the defense. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Simon. And he intercepts it. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look. So there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Campbell. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Owls! What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Jones. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Wright. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Simon. Unloads it left. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The offense in hurry-up mode. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that sack.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's right. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires and picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Temple lines up quickly. Running back searching for a hole. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Snags it at the 30 and still running. He'll work his way down to the 28. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simon. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Wright. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw, it's Simon. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Temple lines up quickly.
1st down, Temple.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. 2nd down coming up. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. He'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Trying to bully their way in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Florida Atlantic, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tucker. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Campbell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he makes the grab, but he's out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To throw, it's Fancher. He's got the back in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Owls want to move quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at...
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
He lobs one high down the left side.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. It's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Kennesaw State is currently up big right now. I got to think Cobb County is ready to party long into the night. They're up by 21 over Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That completion delivers a first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Hits the spin cycle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee.
And this is the favorite formation in the offense. This is what you want to end every game with. Victory formation, take a knee. You can tell the crowd's into it, digging it, and they're loving the victory.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't